G'day, Aussie Bandicoot here. Welcome back to Crash Bandicoot, the Wrath of Cortex in Minecraft. Now, in the previous video, we cleared out all these 5 hubs by getting all the time relics, all the first 25 time relics in time trial mode. Now it's time to go for the remaining gems in the secret hub, in which I've collected all the first 25 relics to unlock these 5 relics. So we're going to start with level 26, Nighttime. And as you can see, I'm already in my Coco skin. And that's the right model, or actually, that's the right character I need to play as in this level. So the button's up here on the ceiling in this hub. It's dark. I guess that's why they call it nighttime. Get it? Or maybe that didn't make sense. Now, this level's a lot like level 11, except for the fact that it's very dark in here, and some elements have changed. And Coco is playable in this level instead of Crash. Now, I can finally use the darkness command, or command, I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce it because I'm Australian, or whatever. Okay, up the ladder. Okay, so I'm coming up to the point where I collect the clear gem that goes up here. One of those hanging up here. Oh, there it is. That's why I lost it. Alright, checkpoints. Almost forgot to go into this view mode. Very careful, it's so dark and difficult to see. I was originally going to use blindness effects, but it'd be too hard and you move too slow and you can't sprint when you're blind. But it's best to use darkness, and you need plenty of torches to be able to see where you're going. We're getting close to the end of the level. Oh. Okay, there's the nitro switch crate. There's the door. Alright. Grab my other gem. Alright. Nighttime has been cleared off with the gems. Now to put them into this chest. One at a time, remember that. Now we'll just need to wait for 2 gem messages to pop up. It's going to take a little bit of a while to wait. Any moment now. Oh, here's one. There's the other one. Okay, for the next level I need to switch back into my Crash skin, so I'll just be a few moments. Alright, I'm in my Crash skin. Now it's time for level 27, Ghost Town. Alright, here we are. Now, normally in this level, Crash is in a minecart, and so is Crunch. And they're racing against each other. And the first one to finish 3 laps wins. And if Crash wins, he gets a gem. But we're going to do this a different way. So, I have to push all these buttons. I mean, there's maybe 5 or 6 buttons in this level that I have to press to activate the exit. Just be aware, some buttons are hard to find. Or, well, probably not quite hard. You're gonna have to time it right. Oh, I think I missed it. What about this one? Oh, no. I'm going to try another one. There we go. This is really loud. I'm not kidding. I've got this button. Or, wait, did I actually press it already? Can't really remember. And, oh, no, I didn't get that one. Okay, this is the 3rd lap. I think I need to time it right. Maybe I need to time it a little bit better. Maybe that's what I was saying. Keep going under the bridge. Yes, hit the button. Yes, I got the exit. And I got 2 clear gems. Alright. Alright, only 6 clear gems left to grab. Put them in this chest. Now, considering the fact that I've got lots and lots of gems, it's going to take longer and longer to wait for the next message to appear. Probably about 1 minute. Maybe a little more or less than that. I don't know. Now, some of these levels I found pretty hard to make, like Ghost Town was probably kind of tricky. So is, oh, here's a gem message. There's the other one. And now another one that was hard, a bit hard to make, the structure and all that, was this level that we're doing next. Level 28, Ice Station Bandicoot. Here we go. Okay, snowing. Well, let's begin. Now in this level, you need to be the first to fly through all the rings to win a gem. And you're racing against a polar bear flying on a magic carpet, whilst Crash is using his helicopter pack or whatever it was. Remember? And the crates are hanging from balloons. We're getting close. There's the nitro switch crate. Alright, got a gem. And another one. Alright. Alright. Only 4 gems left. I'll just put them in here, thank you. Alright. And we're just gonna have to wait a little more. Or a lot more actually. Because I've got so many gems. Shouldn't take way too long though. Okay, here's the first one. Yep, and there's the other one. Alright, level 29, Solar Bowler. Alright, we're in outer space, and usually in this level, Crash is in his atmosphere for the very last time, rolling on these, on this blue glass floor, trying to find the next gems. But we're in a minecart again. This is the final atmosphere level. This is the final level playing as Crash. Exact same music as the end credits for the game. I just don't know how to explain it. I did do a bit of research on the internet of how I was able to, of how I was going to be able to make this level. I did find an image that helped. So, the image that helped me make this level, I'm going to put on the screen after this level is completed. After I finish this level. Alright, going down. Level is like a maze. Alright, here's a gem. box. The very last checkpoint crate in the game. Saw the end of the level. Now I built this level very, very high up off the ground, so you can't see it. And the asteroids underneath the level were pretty hard to make. They were huge. There's the nitro switch crate. Getting close. Alright, we're at the end of the level. Got another clear gem. Let's step in here. Alright, level 29's completed. Only 2 gems left. Sorry, voice crack. Only 1 level left. Now, the next level, the final level, is the very last level with Coco. So after the 2 gem messages, I'm gonna have to switch back into my Coco skin. Shouldn't be too long. Any second now. Alright, here's the first message. Alright, got another one. Alright. Now, I'll be back in a few moments. I'm gonna get changed back into my Coco skin. Alright, back in my Coco skin. Now it's time for the final and 30th level, Force of Nature. There's 2 more gems left to get. Alright, so in this final level, Coco is back on her snowboard and she has to make her way down this path to get the last 2 gems. And she's not being chased by anything, even though it's a chase view camera mode. Here we go. Now, also, there's no checkpoint crates in this level. And when I first did this level in the regular game, it was pretty darn hard. This level took me really, really long to build in a straight line. Lots of trees and snow. Who knows what else? Oh, over a hill of snow. second last picture. Well, I put it on the next to the Nitro Prints, whilst in the normal game it was originally above the Nitro Prints. Here's the Nitro switch. Alright, I've made it to the end of the level. Here it is, the final gem. Made it. We finally have all the gems. And that includes the 5 colored gems. Alright. Banked all the gems. I now have all the crystals and all of the gems and all the power stars. And I've still got 5 more relics to collect. But that's gonna have to wait until the next video. I mean, the next video. I think I said it wrong. We are still waiting. Okay. Oh yes, all gems collected and the true final boss unlocked. Okay, now before I can take on the final boss, Crunch Time, one more time, I have to collect all the relics in the secret hub. So that's going to have to wait until the next video. Till then, stay tuned for the finale. Catch you later.